Hey, what's up, guys? So I just completed my week 4 of Project Momentum, the version 2017. I'm actually currently editing the footage and making my two YouTube videos before I go on a holiday in about three, sorry, not three, I think around 5 hours time. So I decided I'd make all my YouTube footage now because I'm going to be away for a few days, so I can update everything to YouTube and just share my progress with you guys, and then also, as always, have some footage on there for me to kind of look back at and learn from, as in when I look at them. So this is a week 3 you're currently watching, and I'll be uploading week 4 straight after week 3 is uploaded. So week 3 went really well. Obviously, fatigue is building up between very little sleep and hitting some double sessions. So as I mentioned on my Instagram post, I've been hitting double sessions. So for week 3, I did a double session on the Sunday and followed by a double session on the Tuesday in my two different gyms. That was my first time training at my new gym, which you'll see the new venue and I think halfway through this video. So unfortunately, I had one fail here, and I think called it RP9 for another set. So I have a little bit more footage than I was supposed to because I decided to still put the top set that I pushed myself to the maximal effort. But overall, it was a successful week considering the lack of sleep and the extreme fatigue, and especially the fact that I hit all my 4 sessions within 3 days. But the goal was to kind of see if I was capable of making it happen in a few days. As I'm recording this, I completed 4 sessions in less than 36 hours, so back to back on a Sunday evening and on the Monday evening, today being a Tuesday evening, so I hit 4 sessions in a kind of 2 days. So that was pretty crazy, but I actually had an even better performance than week 3. And as I'm going on holiday for 5 days, I decided to push it and see where I'm at. And then, as you will see in the next video, week 4 was a great success and is very promising moving forward, especially knowing with maximal fatigue, and I was still able to put up some really good numbers and PR most of my movements. So yeah, quick update. Things have been going really well. Sorry, my body weight has been right where it needs to be. Still between 65 and 66. I think I've been there for quite a long time now, as I've mentioned. So I like to kind of stay accountable and kind of still track my weight to make sure that I don't fluctuate too much and go up. Reason being that I love my food, and even though I do track calories, I tend to go over my macros or calories, so to speak, about once every 1 to 2 weeks. For example, on week 3, just before I hit my double session, I actually hit a daily caloric intake PR of 6,000 calories. I was already over by a lot that day, so I decided why not just go for 6,000 calories that day and fuel my workout with it. That was really enjoyable, but it took me a while to kind of even it out throughout the week. And also the week after, I kind of went over again. I can't remember how much, maybe just 4,000 or 4,500, but still, um, you know, uh, really fun. But obviously, just gotta keep it in check and even it out. But I've been doing really good at doing that, so going over calories hasn't been an issue because I'm able to kind of even it out. The next few days, just eat a little healthier, and even it out to be a 3,100 calories at the end of the week. So yeah, body weight's on point, lifts are on point. Obviously, this week 3 was a bit lighter in terms of the weights that I lifted, but you will see on week 4 that weights were higher than this week. Like I said, since I started this project phase, I've been feeling off, mainly due to fatigue management. I literally started project momentum. I guess not at the best of time based on my personal life, but I was able to power through. I had a rough start, but this week was extremely promising. And when I come back from the holidays, I expect my lifting to be even better. So I'm really excited about that. I also found out that I made a mistake about the qualifying total for nationals because I by mistake looked at the equip section, not the classic section. So I thought the total or the required total for nationals had gone up by 100 kilos in like a year, but that was a mistake, and that was for equipped. As I train classic for the under 66 weight class, the required total to qualify for national this year is a 450. My best lift, as you've probably seen in my previous footage, are 170, 95, and 200. That adds up to 465 kilo total. So that's 15 above what I need to qualify for national. But I've decided to not worry too much about hitting my best numbers, as when I hit those numbers, I was just a tad heavy. I think weighing it at a 68.6 morning weight. So what I decided to do, and I'll see if I stick to that, but I think it's a good idea, is to just have a slightly lower than my best for third attempts. Kind of keep it a little conservative and just make sure I hit that 450 total, so I can qualify for national. So planning to compete on the weekend of 13th, 14th of May, hitting that 450 total and qualifying for national, which should happen in October. Um, so that is some really exciting stuff. I'm just excited to reach week 8 and actually see if I stand in a position where I can hit 450 kilos comfortably, if not better, obviously, because Project Momentum is supposed to be 8 weeks, and I think week 8 or week 9 is testing week. So I'm pretty excited to see where I stand at the end of the project. So yeah, training has been tough since the start of Project Momentum, but I've powered through. I've hit all my volume. I auto-regulated well. I've definitely seen a lot of improvement in my RPE estimations, and then just my work capacity and the quality of my work since the first week. So I'm really happy that I didn't let some tougher sessions let me down, because I knew I was fatigued, and my strength is there. Is just I've had to kind of auto-regulate for a while, feel weaker, but I've had some great sessions. I have some decent sessions, but all sessions are a win, and I know that this is a sport. I'm in this for the long run. I know that this is a sport where you need to learn to be patient, and to respect the weight, and to understand that not every session is going to be as good as the previous. So just learn to take every session as a great session. When you feel good, just go for it. Push it a little bit, and when you feel bad, just take what's there on the day, and just focus on long-term progression, and not forget a little bit about hitting PRs all the time, but more about hitting your volume and getting stronger for your reps. And Project Momentum has definitely taught me a lot about that. I've only been doing it for 4 weeks, but I've been loving it. I think I got 4 weeks to go, as I said, as test week is either week 8 or week 9. Hopefully they're able to extend my peak, for my meet. Otherwise I'll have to create my own mini peak for my meet. But my plan is, after I hit my meet on the 13th or 14th of May, between that time and nationals, if I am able to hit that 450 total and qualify, is to run a Project Momentum from 2016. I'm currently running 2017. I was fortunate enough that someone posted the 2016 template online. It took me a while, but I finally found it because I really wanted to try it. The only available week provided on the RTS website was week 3, I think, which is what I did. It was pretty comfortable, but I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to hit the full program. I was struggling to find it, but I was finally able to get my hands on it thanks to forget his name, so I call it anonymous poster, and I posted it on Google Docs. So I just copied and pasted all the days, input it in a Word document for me, and I've saved in my data. So by the end of this project, I will have the entire Project Movement 2016-2017 template. I'm hoping to register early enough to do 2018, although it isn't a long time, and I'm planning to run Project Momentum, the 2016 version, just after my meet. So I'm excited to see if I can make some gains from that. But until then, I will focus on this one and see how far it will take me. But so far so good. I've been trying my best to auto-regulate appropriately, hit all my volume, hit my RPs, hit all my RPs, sorry, or as close as possible. Uh, fail the least amount of reps possible. I've been doing pretty good at that. Obviously, when I push it a little too far, sometimes it can fail, but it's just I'm still trying to get this RP thing down. So try not to be too hard on myself, really. But yeah, so that's pretty much it on my rambling for this week. Here you can see footage from my new gym. Been finding it hard to find some decent filming angles. For the squat, it's a little bit on the left, so it looks a bit crooked. So sometimes it can look like my squat is not straight. It's just because I can't film it from straight across. Bench angle, I believe, is pretty good. At least I'd like to think so. And the deadlift one, a tiny bit close, but I just found a position where it's just easy. I just kind of rotate my tripod on a 180 degree, and I don't move it for all 3 movements, so it saves me time. I don't have to reposition it. And then generally there are very few people that walk through my kind of line of filming. Just as I say that, someone walks past, but you know what, just as long as most of the reps I can see them, that's what matters. So yeah, pretty happy with my new gym. The equipment is just what I need. In both gym, I have all the basic stuff that I need for my program. I've already adapted to my gym, as in I've memorized and took notes of the rack height and safety rack height on the power rack that you can see on your left, and on the actually real competition, the bench. First time benching on these, it feels pretty good. So rack height, safety height are sorted. Deadlift bar is good. I've been really happy with everything. So moving forward, I'm going to be training, still training in my old gym, but I'm a new gym as well. So whenever it's convenient to train in my old gym, I will. And whenever it's more convenient to train this new gym that's right next to my work, then I will train there. And yeah, I will obviously continue discussing what comes next in the next video. But for this week, that's just about it in terms of what I have to say about it. Happy with my new gym, happy with this week 3 of training, even though I auto-regulated and kept the numbers kind of low, to make sure they hit all my volume. Only failed some top set, but I auto-regulated and got all the volume in, which is always what I do even when I fail, so I complete all my workouts as prescribed by RTS for the project. So yeah, super pleased. I'm really happy, and this is like a big achievement for me to have powered through when I wasn't letting myself down. But even though I always love training, when progression doesn't seem to be happening, it can be tough mentally, but I knew that I was doing my best, and just adapting to kind of my new lifestyle. I just had to give my body a little bit of a break, really. So yeah, um, here we are. I'll let you enjoy the rest of this rowing footage. I believe that my rowing footage of week 4 was better, so I'll see you there to talk some more. Anyways, see you later.